Hey, church, good morning. I just wanted to share here a few things with you. One, just something here out of the sermon passage for this coming Sunday in Mark 3, and then a little announcement thing for tomorrow, for Saturday. So first, looking at Mark 3, this is something that just able to fit it in the sermon, and so just wanted to share this with you. Looking at this listing of the 12 apostles as Jesus calls these men to serve in this role in Mark 3:13 through 19. Just two observations that I think are significant. One is that Jesus calls these guys that otherwise would have nothing in common. Right? Remember, we looked at Matthew, the tax collector, is called to be one of the disciples. He's listed here as Matthew. Earlier in Mark in chapter 2, he's identified as Levi. So we got a tax collector here. And then we've got Simon the Zealot. Right? So this was a group of individuals that wanted to, out of their zeal for the Lord, get rid of all of the Romans in Israel at the time. Like through violence, they wanted to rebel. They wanted to actively remove the Romans, right? So you've got a Roman collaborator and a rebel, a guy who wants to, by force, kick them out. And these two guys are brought together as disciples, as apostles even, of Jesus. Jesus brings people from such varying positions, political positions, together. He unifies them, overcoming even those kinds of barriers. Remarkable that these guys, right? There's no explanation for why these two individuals would be together, would associate with one another apart from Christ. So I find that encouraging, just thinking through the various, especially going into the fall with the election, and as things continue to heat up with that, just recognizing how remarkable it is, the unity that we can have one to another in Christ, despite political differences. The second thing, is reading commentaries about this, like we don't get anything about these most of these apostles. Like there's nothing recorded about most of them in the New Testament. So of course, James and John and Peter and Judas, of course, but these other guys in the New Testament, we get stuff from like church history, but in the New Testament, we get nothing about them. Like, even the apostles, many of them are just essentially forgotten because it's not about them. It's not about the disciples. It's about the disciple maker, the one who forms and creates them as disciples, as apostles. So it's about Jesus. So press on in your discipleship and following after Christ. Press on knowing that you may not ever be known. You may not ever have the big splashy title and following in this world, but you are known by Christ. And I hope that's encouragement to you. That's a help to me. Then for Saturday, for tomorrow, a couple of us are going to be going through a lot of equipment that has been donated to us from a previous church. So if you want to help out with that, we're going to be kind of sorting through that at my house. So if you're interested and willing to help on Saturday, 11 till kind of whenever we're done, we'll officially be sure done by like 5 o'clock. But if you want to come help out, just send me a note, reply to the email, and let me know if that's something you want to come help us with. It's going to entail, I've got a truck rented from U-Haul to go and get all this equipment from a storage unit, bring it back to my place, unpack stuff and figure out what all is there, kind of sort it and inventory it, load it all back up, and take it back to the storage unit until we can have a better long-term plan for it. So if you're up for that, if you want to help out, just shoot me a note and let me know. Otherwise, looking forward to worshiping with you all on Sunday. God bless. Have a great weekend.